So I was like, I'll do back instead. And guess what? Everybody was doing back today. Morning, happy Sunday. Today I made my weekend breakfast. Today I decided to go with pancakes and bacon, and I'm just going to do a bit of a reset today. I do have to go to a baby shower today. It's actually my brother and my sister-in-law's baby shower, which is actually pretty shocking because no one thought they were going to have a kid, neither did they. But things happen. Here we are. So I'm going to that at 2. But right now it's almost 8:30, so I'm just gonna have a chill morning. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I have laundry to finish up, and then I do want to do a little bit of a workout today. I just want to do some ab workouts and then some physical therapy for my knees because my knees have been bothering me a lot lately, so I do need to get back into doing that. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast, and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. Hello, my friends. Today is Monday, and I did back day at the gym today. Not that I wanted to, but I learned last week that everybody does legs today. So I was like, I'll do back instead. And guess what? Everybody was doing back today. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm going to do something completely opposite. I don't know what else. Chest was being done. Back was being done. Legs were being done. So I'm just going to have to get used to sharing all the equipment with everybody. So, oh well. Also, it smells like garlic bread outside. So now I really want garlic bread. But I already had a cinnamon roll and a chocolate croissant. So, calorically speaking, can't really afford garlic bread right now. So I'll have to wait for another time. But I will have my almonds and go over an updated little plan with y'all. So essentially my plan is, well, hit the curb. Hot girls hit curbs. Anyway, my plan is the same, like weightlifting wise. I'm doing back, legs, glute focused, chest, rest today, legs, quad focused, and a cardio and core day. What I'm adding is that I'm trying to work my way up to walking 10,000 steps, and the reason I'm working up to it is because my knee pain has been coming back with a vengeance. So I just need to make sure I'm doing my physical therapy at home, making sure I'm massaging it with my medicated cream, icing it properly, so that way it can be healed-ish, or at least just not bother me as much, because right now it's bothering me and it's making it hard to walk. Though I'm starting off small, so this week's goal is to get 5,000 steps every day, and I'm doing that by just getting up from my desk and walking around every now and then. And then when I have my Fitbit on, it does buzz me, like telling me how many steps I have left in an hour, so I'll get up and then complete those steps. And I did go to a park near my job and walk around today. I believe it's supposed to rain tomorrow, which, me personally, I like rain, but I won't be able to go out for my walk tomorrow, so I'm just gonna walk around the building for as much as I can. And I'm gonna do my physical therapy and massaging and icing tonight, so that way when I do go to the gym tomorrow, I can walk on the treadmill. Today I tried to walk on the treadmill, but it just hurt too much, and my left hip was starting to hurt, and that's been happening lately. But I just believe it's because of the imbalances from my knee hurting. So I believe once I get that in order, I should be okay. But I'm going to check back in with y'all when I get home. Ramen with chicken thighs and stir-fry veggies. But the base of the ramen, I did, of course, water and most of the packet of the chicken seasoning. But then I added this chicken broth from Trader Joe's, and then this key lime habanero hot sauce from Aldi. And then I put chives on top, and I've been eating this for 3 days in a row, and I just don't see myself getting sick of it. And also, I did learn that the chicken thighs, or like dark meat chicken, has more iron than white meat chicken. So I'm eating more chicken thighs to get iron, because obviously, like, I'm a lady, and like my monthly lady time where I lose a lot of iron. So just want to make sure keep my iron up, especially since I do donate blood quite often. So I just want to make sure that whenever I go, I can be good to go. They can check my hemoglobin and be like, "Oh, you good? You good? You got it." I don't want to be turned away, because I was before, but that was just because my blood wasn't flowing because I didn't drink enough water. But anyway, so I'm gonna eat this because I'm super hungry. And I'm going to marinate some more chicken thighs so that I can keep having this until I am sick of it. Good evening. Today is Monday, and I did legs today. I will say, I'm trying to figure out like what everybody's doing on Monday, but it just seems to change every Monday, because I think all the boys today were doing chest, and I just wanted to go on the kale machine to do my glute kickbacks, and every time that I went over to like go check and see if one was empty, they were always full. Always. The entire time I was there. And I was like, okay, I guess I have to rearrange, but that's what we do. We go, we do our workout, and when things don't work out, we just pivot. We do something else. So I did something I don't normally do, and I worked out my calves. Yep, I did calves today. Barely. But there was really nothing else for me to do. And then I did ride the stationary bike for 10 minutes, which also I don't normally do, but the other stuff I wanted, I just couldn't get to. Yes, we adjust, we shift, we do what we have to do. but now I am very hungry. So I did have to go out and buy food because I realized I did not set myself up for success this week. I was supposed to go grocery shopping yesterday, and I did do some deep cleaning yesterday. I deep cleaned my kitchen and my living room. And then it was day 2 of Mother Nature's little gift. So I really wasn't feeling great. My uterus was hurting and like punching me and fighting back. So I just really couldn't fathom leaving the house. So I did not get groceries this week. So there is nothing in here to actually cook except eggs and potatoes. So I did go and get Chinese food. Initially I was going to get Wendy's because I was like, oh, I don't want to get out the car. I smell weird. I think I probably don't. It's just my own perception. But I thought about going to Wendy's, but then actually the reason I didn't go was because the road I went down, I don't normally take this road, but it was a right turn only, and Wendy's was to the left, and there's all this traffic coming, and I just simply could not get out. So I was like, okay, I'll make a right. And then I remember there's a Chinese place, and I was like, oh, I'll just go get Chinese food. So I got chicken and broccoli and rice. That's duck sauce on there. And then I forgot I have these Sassy Bite pickles, and these are good. They're just a little tangy, and there's like a little bit of spice like on the back end, which is nice. This is Cowboy Cocktail from Arizona Tea. It's been sitting in my fridge for a couple days, so it doesn't really taste like anything good anymore, so I'm not gonna drink it. I just wanted something other than water because I've been drinking water all day, but I guess water it is. So I'm going to go ahead and eat because I'm soups hungry. And then I will I check in later? Probably not, to be honest, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello, happy Tuesday. I had a back day today, and in true fashion, everybody was having a back day today. So that was fun. Competing for machines today. It actually wasn't as bad as it has been with like other days, but still, I just want to be able to go to the gym and do what I want to do. So when I get my dream house, I gotta have a home gym because I can't keep living like this. Also, it's starting to get darker earlier and stay dark when I leave for work, but it's all good. As I said before, I like my fall weather, so it's okay. I just not looking forward to when it gets icy, because they don't give snow days to adults. They should, but it's fine. Maybe I'll just have some days where I end up working from home. But anyway, I believe I mentioned yesterday that I did not set myself up for success this week, and by that I mean I didn't go grocery shopping. And when I say there's nothing to eat in my home, I mean it. And I was gonna go today. I don't really have an excuse, I just didn't go. So once again, I have nothing to eat, but I'm gonna go back to the Chinese restaurant that I went to yesterday and just get chicken broccoli, because I think that's the best I can do out in the world, especially over where I live. There's not a lot of options, so that is the best I can do. And I don't know if I mentioned before, I know I did in my last video, but my knee has really been hurting, and this pain isn't the pain that I've experienced before. This is a different pain. So when I had my accident, the pain was on the left side of my knee, so kind of more like on the inside of my knee. That pain is gone ever since I had my surgery last year, but the pain I'm experiencing is the pain from like where the surgery incisions are. And I don't know exactly what I did. I don't know if it's just been getting worse over time or if I actually did something to exacerbate it, but I have quite a bit of pain, and it's a constant, really deep muscular pain, and I'm trying to do everything I can to remedy it. So I'll have to go back to my orthopedic doctor and see what he says. Hopefully I don't have to get the second part of the surgery because if that's the case, then I believe he said the recovery time is 6 to 8. Well, no, that's not true. So I'll be in like a full cast and like one of those, I don't remember what they're called, but one of those full leg things that kind of keep your leg in place where you can't really bend it. I'll have to have that for 6 to 8 weeks, and then recovery from there will take an additional 6 months to a year. And I really don't want to have to do that. So I'm hoping this is just something like I exasperated it, I hit it or something, and it'll go away. I'll keep an eye on it. If I still feel this pain next week, then I'll have to go back to them. And hopefully it's just a matter of physical therapy. I do physical therapy at home. I do have I think it's called a TEMS machine, where it's like electromagnetic waves in a way. You put the little electro pads on, and then it just sends little shock waves. So I have one of those, so I'm going to put that on because that's what they do at physical therapy. And then they put ice on it while that's happening. And I did get some Aspirin cream today. I used to have medicated cream that they gave me, but it expired, so I had to get some new stuff. So I'm going to do that, like I said, for the next week, and hopefully it kind of works itself out. I decided to make my own Chinese food, so I did go to Kroger, picked up some orange chicken from the frozen section, broccoli, and rice, and then I put on some sweet chili sauce. So this way I'm meeting my macros without just going out and buying food. Hi, we're in my car. It's dark. It's getting darker earlier, so this is what we're working with. I got my light. I wonder if I turn on both. Yeah, I think that made a difference. I just left the gym. Today was chest day, and I have to say, I have been enjoying incorporating an actual chest day, because I used to not work out chest like at all, but I have been enjoying it. And since I did not work chest pretty much at all during my fitness journey of the past 15 years, this is where I'm seeing the most change the quickest. So a lot of my clothes are fitting weird in that they don't really fit well up top, but the rest of my body I usually work out, especially my legs. So those don't change as quickly, but in terms of like my body recomposition, my chest and then my shoulders are changing the most, which I'm totally cool with. So long as I see changes, I'm okay with anything. And today I also worked out abs, which another thing I don't work out enough. I really need to do my whole core, because your core is your stabilizer. So I need to prioritize working on my core. So that's something I'm going to do every chest day, and then I'll pick just another day to do something as well. Probably going to be on back day. Leg days usually take it out of me, so I don't do too much extra. But I'm going to head home. I went grocery shopping today because I didn't go grocery shopping for this week at all. I've been eating out a lot, which, first of all, expensive, very expensive. Like, I looked at just what I spent yesterday. I think it was $45 that I spent, because I literally had no food in the house. So it was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, $45. And that was just one day. And I haven't gone grocery shopping since, I don't know, sometime last week. So that's pretty much been every day. So that's absurd. And number two, definitely not the healthiest way to eat, especially when you don't know exactly how things are prepared. And was I making the best choices when I was eating out? Of course not. Like, let's be very honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. I did not eat that great. So I went grocery shopping. I do have a nutritionist, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before. And we were just going over things that I can eat, incorporate into my diet so that I can make sure I'm getting the proper nutrients. So I'm going to show what I bought today and then what I plan on making with it. And for my car ride home, my little snack, I got this apple slices, pretzels, and chocolate caramel bits, if you can even see that. That's the car ride snack. And of course I have my water here. So I'm going to head home, and then like I said, I'll show you what I got. Okay, just going to do my little grocery haul here. So the first thing I got are some pasture-raised eggs. And they are a little more expensive than regular eggs, but I do like the way they taste better. So I got those. Just sometimes you treat yourself with those kind of things, those little splurges. That is my splurge. Next, I have plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I got sweet butter lettuce. And then I also got this baby spinach and arugula mix. My nutritionist was saying to eat more like leafy greens, and that arugula is really good with providing nutrients. I think it's to do with providing more iron, I believe. I'll have to look at the notes she sent over to me, but she said to make sure I'm incorporating arugula into my diet, so I got that. I have ground turkey. This is 85-15 blend. I have turkey kielbasa, and I'm going to make a soup with this, or it's going to be a component of my soup. 2 bags of the California medley vegetables. I have this uncured turkey bacon and boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And then in my other bag, I think I forgot to mention, this is from Aldi. So I have some things from Aldi and then just a little bit of stuff from Walmart. But this is still Aldi. And I have green onions for the soup, donut shop blend coffee, because coffee is important. I have these peppers. I have dried cranberries and glazed walnuts for my salad. And I also put on my yogurt. I have my water flavor. So this one is a fruit punch flavor, and this one is strawberry watermelon. And lastly, I have this oats and dark chocolate granola, again for yogurt from Walmart. This is not for me, but cat food. And then I got this Waterloo blackberry lemonade. I only got it because it was on sale, so I don't know if they actually taste good, but I guess we'll find out. I got graham crackers, little sweet treat to have. And then for my soup, I got 4 cans of this cream of potato, because it's going to be a potato corn chowder type deal. Salad dressing. I have creamy Caesar, and then this one is a creamy poppy seed, which looks like it's a limited edition one, so it's probably just seasonal. I have, just pulling out more of the cream of potato, and then I have a can of corn also going into the soup. I think that's it. So for everything, so at Walmart, I spent $26.49, and at Aldi, so I spent $49.47 at Aldi and $26.49 at Walmart, which not bad. Aldi, I had budgeted for $50, so I was pretty much right on budget for that. Walmart was a little bit more than I had planned, but it is what it is. You need things. Like I said, I haven't gone grocery shopping at all this week. It was very barren in here. So that's the haul. And then I'm going to tonight start to make my soup. Well, I'm not going to start to make it. I'm just going to make the soup. And then I'm going to thaw some chicken so that I have some lunch for tomorrow. But today for lunch, I had little popcorn chicken. I'll show you. I had this Pilgrim's brand popcorn chicken and just some broccoli. And I was actually very full, which is unexpected because I usually expect myself to get super hungry throughout the day, but I had this chicken and the broccoli, and I was pretty much good. I think I ate around 11, and I wasn't hungry again until 4, where usually I get really peckish around 1 or 2 o'clock. So that was pretty good. So I'm going to do that again probably tomorrow for lunch. So I only have a little bit left of these, but I'm realizing I probably need to eat dinner today. So I might have this now instead of waiting for soup. We'll see what I decide. So I decided to go with soup. I did make that, and when I taste tested it, it was just so good. I was like, that's dinner. It's really good. It's everything I wanted. Warm as a soul, nice and delicious. And then for dessert, I have this cookie ice cream sandwich. And then I'm gonna try this water, actually. Let's go ahead and try this water right now. So yeah, it actually does taste like blueberry lemonade. So in terms of seltzer water, that's pretty good. I'm gonna eat dinner. It's later than what I like it to be in terms of getting ready for bed, but tomorrow's Friday, so hopefully work is more chill. At least I'm gonna make it chill for myself, so we'll see if that stays true when I actually go in. So din din time, shower, bed, and I'll see you tomorrow.